held inside the very world I built. Please help me now, 'cause I can even feel enough to know if I get out, will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm numb to the pain and hollow without. Late this morning, body aching, moving is a burden. I can't lift my head. Slotted light on fabric, cross your imprint, shadows, gilded pictures, haunting me in bed. We were young and gave it all for love. I can't remember where it started from, but then you turned us into something God had done. I could have lost all of myself in you. You could have changed me if you wanted to. You took my everything and turned it into sun. I didn't know that part of me would fade. Were you the one that always said our love would stay this way? I cannot dream in color anymore. I think I know why you painted in all my dreams. You colored me in my sleep. I cannot dream in color even when I sleep on your side. You colored parts of my mind. I'll search for you in the lines. Sun is setting, summer colors swirling.
Hello and welcome to the CSC B stream, where we're bringing you some Challenger playoffs action. Tonight is the start of Chally and Recruits playoffs. Elite is still going. You can watch them on the A stream. But for you today, we have the Decoys taking on the Tilted Togglers. That's NAN versus H4K, our observer, Lapuki. And as your casters, my name's Fuffy, and I'm joined by Hattie.
Hello, guys.
We have the five letter ending in Y, the second to last and third to last letters repeating name group going on here.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, that is true. Is the
That is
pistol round
true.
already? Oh, it
And
is.
it's also true that we're in the pistol round. Here we go.
I was
Nan
expecting to
starting on
yap
the-
for a little bit.
Yeah, I was ready to yap. Nan starting on
Oh.
the east side. Unfortunate flash. Smoke just instantly drops top mid. One on Arch, they're going through this, and Rose only one and done. So now they're just running to that R trap surrounding them. Molly, they're gonna beat it. They're running past it and straight into these two players waiting on the site. The crossfire as well, able to get one more in the body to take him down. So we have a 2-on-2. This is surprisingly doable here, especially when Ash gets that frag. Ash the sub standing in for Spicy, their offer, Shiznit up around the site.
Oh, it's so
Can't
close.
connect with that headshot. Oh, so close. Now into a 1v1 up above the box. Just about who can connect the bullet first, and Tugglebug does it. The Decoys, they're not favorites in this matchup. Tilted Togglers coming in as the higher seed. but they do get the pistol on their map pick.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Ashes Awakened subbing in for Spicy, it makes things probably a little bit more difficult on the side of the Decoys. But um, we 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 were to some extent expecting the Inferno pick here from the Decoys. I know that they had been practicing it in scrims quite a bit, so I'm not shocked, even though they haven't played it this regular season.
Yeah.
So a lot of interesting strats, I'm sure, are going to come out. Some that I have seen and some that I haven't. Rosen's just going to run this down.
Classic. Go mid push.
Nets them
Mac-10's
one.
farm.
Yeah, Griffin, the lone player, sitting over towards A side,
Mhm.
is all of the decoys are just going to run towards Banana.
Yeah, one thing that we could say is in the Decoys' favor is the fact that the highest rated player, as far as their rating in CSC goes, is actually Ash, who's standing in for the Decoys. Now, she only played 4 games, swapped to PFA partway through the season, but as someone who played those 4 games with Ash, I can say that she is a dangerous force in the server.
Yeah, and you know, it's always nice to have that fragger. We were talking a little bit about it. You know, some of the NAN players aren't performing fantastically. Not that they're bad. It's just
Yeah,
not
I mean,
popping off.
I rate them very high as team players. It's just that, I mean, they struggled in the regular season, did well enough to make it to playoffs, but now I think somebody has to step up in the fragging department. If they want to get this dub, now it's a full buy of the Tilted Towers. We see just M4 is going to be lower util, and NAN just going for the full spread default.
Yeah, and we're obviously talking as Tugglebub gets dropped by Rose. We're talking about how Tilted Togglers are the favorites here, but I mean, I definitely don't think that Decoys have no shot at winning this. It's not one of those open and close kind of just, yeah, this team's gonna win this. It's gonna take a lot of work though. If the Decoys drop Inferno, it's gonna be a big uphill battle.
Yeah. You mentioned when we were talking before this that you see Tilted Togglers as more of a puggy team. They play a little bit more loose, just relying on their individuals.
Yeah.
Oh. Gonna fight instantly on A. Swing out apps. Verdondo's gonna catch one, but instantly go down. So the round stays in advantage of the Togglers. But A site is actually open. Wea just needs to get across the square. The Famas on the angle makes contact, but
Yeah, it's a 2 versus 3 though. I mean, all of them have rotated over here. Bomb
this
plant
good
is gonna go
positioning
down.
if they're getting shot.
Ah,
Oh.
1v2 for
Yeah.
Wea, and he actually finds the first one.
Oh. That was so close.
So
If
close,
Wea
you get
got
the
back
flashed kill, yeah.
If Wea was able to duck back behind default quicker there, it was doable. But even still, the bomb plant and the fact that they had some of those MAC-10s, Galils, and things from the prior round means that now they've got their full buy-in. Ash instantly going for the op. We can see why they brought Ash in to sub for Spicy.
Well, it's not only that, that round required Rose to get a 4K, which, let's be real, is not going to happen every round. So as long as that doesn't consistently happen, you should have that round as the Decoys.
Hey, I mean, let's be real. It could happen every round. I think we would see the highest rating ever of a CSP player in a match.
That would be an absolute insane feat to watch, but we're assuming that that is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Tugglebub and Shiznit are very hot over there with all the mollies on Banana. Nade's being traded.
Yeah. Damage, but they've forced some respect.
Oh.
Waiting, but now, like with the swing of the frag, Shiznit
So
doubles
much
the
damage
Famas
is
from
just done.
close.
Yeah. 3 kills come out in the span of about, 10 seconds all over the map.
And we see the position that they're in now. Redondo's worried about this top mid push, and for good reason. 2 players close. Drops a smoke, but when you're using defensive smokes on the T side, that's when you know things are not going the best.
Oh,
Wea.
so close. Yeah, we have to get
One
that one.
Redondo stuck. Yeah. That's rough.
That is rough. And the kills this time are spread out along the board for the Tilted Togglers. I mean, Shiznit finds 2 basically free kills over there on the Banana side. It kind of shuts everything down.
Yeah.
Pistols are going to be forced. onto the side of the decoys. So a third round expected here from the tilted togglers.
Yep. Got a Tech 9. Nothing else. Probably just gonna be something quick. Try to play close as they run alt mid.
Yeah, that I would assume it's gonna be, you know, walk up here and then you're gonna storm into the apps, try and take control of boiler here. You don't want to peek into the mid player, the opper holding this. That is
Yeah.
Rose.
Ooh, Tuggle could jiggle it though.
They're flirting with danger here.
Oh,
Like I
Rose's
said,
intention is gonna be to drop the molly. And
oh, he's
Tuggle
still
could
gonna
run out.
find him. Nobody's
That's
looking
a
at
good
him.
quick scope. Okay. Everyone's focused on Squirrel, and so Rose can just scope 3 of them down. Up against Ecos, sure, why not? Until the Togglers have the lead.
Being able to eco farm with that op is kind of crazy. I don't know how nobody looked at him, especially after who's it? Tuggle died to the mid peak, and they were just too focused on Squirrel.
I think Tuggle was the only person looking towards that arch side. If Rose decided to shoot someone else first, Tuggle would have had a much better shot on that. But once they go down, nobody's stopping Rose. 10 and 3 now.
Yeah,
Crashed it with great stroke in the mid pick, but flashed off the angle, takes a tag and a defensive smoke drop. That's 2 smokes dropped. Bit of a blunder to burn that early util on A. You're gonna have to hope that it doesn't come to bite them as another smoke hits the deck for the CTs.
Ash gonna insert herself in banana.
And Shiznit was a bad deep smoke. Ash is alone, cornered into the one, and now the decoys have lost banana.
Oof, another one through the smoke.
I mean, this is, you mentioned the puggy style of tilted togglers. This is just running it down. They say, yes, we want gunfights, and yes, we will win.
Yeah, but it's also to some extent the NAN being disconnected from their teammates, and this was something that we were seeing, you know, when we were when I would say we were scrimming them, was it's just disconnected hits, and if you're like the trades aren't there. So if unless it's a full site rush hit, if you're able to get away with a kill, you can get away with more. You know, it's just getting a kill and getting out is especially easy.
I mean, if they're playing disconnected, like you said, maybe they do just need a full on-site rush. They've got full loss here, so they could afford to get Mac 10s, Tech 9s, and still have enough for a buy next.
It's gonna be difficult, and a nice tack timeout taken here. NAN is definitely mulling things over right now. It's more of a I'd say it's more of a slowdown timeout than a strategy timeout. Just one of those to be like, all right, let's not lose 5 in a row here, because you definitely don't want to lose 5. You know, don't want to let it get too out of hand. But let's be real, unless they're pulling off magic with the Tech 9, it's probably gonna happen. I would expect another A hit. I don't think you're gonna go B with pistols and barely any armor, but we'll see.
Hey, if you can tank the molly, anything's possible.
Can you tank the nades though? That's the real question. Rose's gonna post T-stick and not find his kill.
Okay, drops the molly. I hope that no one's running up. Swing and another frag found. Tuggle. Eventually.
That's actually not a bad trade in terms of the gun differential here. Redondo's not. He is looking for this now. Some new squirrels just kind of flirting with the idea, playing inside bedroom, trying to find any info. It's a slow pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, every piece of util they burn, every kill they get is just money out of the pockets of the togglers.
Redondo really wants this alt peak here, and I don't think they're gonna give it to him. They might now.
Oh, that's great damage though. One more bullet will kill him, but oh, and that bishop with the headshot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay.
It's
Squirrel's
Weah in a
here as
1v3, yeah.
Squirrel says it's fine. Don't worry about it.
If you can somehow get Rose off this op, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's Squirrel on too much health to make any difference.
I mean, really, the CT's money is set basically for the rest of this half now.
Yeah, that you're absolutely correct, and it's gonna make things a lot more difficult for the Decoys because now you're in this big hole, and you basically have to win this round in order to not, you know, let things completely spiral. Hugglebub leading the charge yet again, as Ash is just gonna post on this, hoping for a Rose slow peek. That will not come.
Okay, needs exchange. There's a flash for the fight. He catches him. That deep smoke, though,
Oof.
indicative of the push. We've seen them push off of it before.
Was that a team headshot?
There's 2 teams here. Oh, that might have been team damage, but Mike, through the board, is able to catch Bishop. And now, I said there's 2 Ts, so it's good, but it's only 1 stuck.
Yeah, well, but
in the
there's
corner.
also less than 50 HP between these 2 B players. It's not gonna matter. Another kill through the through the
Just
wall.
impressive on B.
It's Ashes with the op.
Get one, Wheel with a swing. Okay, we're back into a 3v3, and Rose's alone. Looking to gamble forward to try and get a pick, because if they stay still, they have the angles to hold it. Once the no-scope, that is massive. Absolutely massive. We have
Redondo
smoke
can't
drops
get
on the
caught by
ground,
this
and
op.
Rose, I love this reposition. I'm not a fan of the shotgun op, but if they have the confidence, why not? Drops into pit instead. And
This
there's
is a
even
really
the rotate
hard
onto
sight.
Moto. Oh, did Ash see it? Oh, Ash.
No.
She saw the head, but didn't connect now. Bullet fired. Volley in her face. Forced away.
All you had to do was go B, and you had the 2 players below 50, but now they've gotten spread out and they've taken a lot of space here. And
Mike,
Mike's gonna spot him
do they
going
know
back.
that's the B player? They could go B.
They should know. Oh, they're saving times
Guys,
already up.
didn't even look at the dang clock. There's a reason why Mike has walked all the way up.
Too slow of a rounds, not capitalizing on the damage that was done. Although I do
Yeah.
think that one of those was a team headshot, so I don't think there was any way for them to know, for NAN to know that they were that low.
If I'm looking at NAN, I just haven't seen them get opening picks. Somebody needs
Yeah.
to rip off a tilted toggler player's head, and then we can talk about them winning rounds.
The other thing is that nobody is positive and Bishop's even, but I don't think Bishop's kills have been the most impactful. Rose.
Another open loss.
And it's shutting down Ash's Awaken too. You know, it's keeping the Opper and you know the quote unquote star player off the board really
They
early.
have a timing here with the CT smoke. B's theirs. But not real quick. Bomb's still at T stairs.
Sniff it out a little bit.
Oh yeah. I like the pressure that they're applying, A. It's drawn a lot of attention. The worry about apps as well is eventually going to have to come through for the tilted togglers. It's why they now have 4A, which is an interesting gamble. Oh, a missed smoke in mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they are grouping towards B. That's the right call.
They have to go quick now though, because the rotate's about to come in back from tilted togglers.
Shiznet has a smoke too. If Shiznet drops this,
Yeah, it's just gonna have Mike rotate over, and he's already doing it. They're all stacked up, but it's just a little bit too late. They're taking too much time here.
yeah, it's swing now or never.
And doesn't matter. Here come the smokes.
They have to come through this smoke.
Yeah, but it.
Yeah, I know this is deadly. At least the spray hits. Shiznet's smoke actually didn't land properly.
Yeah, they're. Oh, Mike's in the smoke waiting for a free kill. Not gonna get
free,
it.
though.
Yeah. Hugglebub at 1 HP is gonna get taken down through the smoke, and it's 3-on-2 take here. Rose at a whole 17 HP to work with though. Bishop's gonna spot.
Nice.
They know one's banana for sure. They hear him spamming.
Yeah. And now both these T positions confirmed as well. New box and dark. Come through.
Oh,
Bishop's still on
Bishop
the
missing
line.
an
It
op
doesn't
shot.
connect. Bishop, not traditionally an opper, but still
doesn't
knows
know.
how to use the scope well. Just locked into the corner. Has to 1v2 now. And can you score? Oh, just 180 head on a swivel. both frags, the defuse, and a 7th round for Tilted Togglers.
That's a really brutal loss to take. If you're Bishop, you have to hit that shot on Church, and it makes your life so much easier. He also wasn't aware that he crossed onto site, so you're still watching it. But I mean, you're letting Rose farm here. Rose's 14-4. That is probably your biggest issue.
Yeah. Just smoke off this offer, flash this offer, and then try to play for the trade on one of these rifles.
Don't go for that opening pick. There's no reason to. I mean, you've lost it every single time, and he's gonna get another one.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw those flashes into mid, be careful. Their flashes are missing too. Rose, shutting them down with collateral! Denied the ace, but still, that 4K is insane!
That's brutal. That's insane.
Delivering a hurt to the decoys. None of these flashbangs connecting, making them just look like decoys.
Yeah, they're basically pylons out here, and Rose's at a shooting range. He's just having fun out here. It's looking bad.
Okay, Mac 10s, Tech 9s coming out. This time they're not going to challenge into mid.
They want to, though.
They're jiggling at the bottom. Util is very
We just took
range. That's going to be difficult. These rifles are just shredding them to pieces.
Redondo actually has a really good timing here. Headshot. He cannot. He finds. Yeah, he finds his kill.
Yeah,
he's being watched by 2 people, but
now, yeah, everybody has eyes on him.
Can't get this kill on Rose.
Eagle out.
No, he can't actually.
Well, Redondo has gotten us something.
Don't get too aggressive.
Ooh. I mean, they're gonna have money either way going into the last round.
Yeah, but I mean, at least make Rose earn his op. I get it. You're down.
They're rich.
7.
They're so rich. I think you go for that 1v3.
The other thing is that if you're NAN, you just really want a round on the board here.
Yeah. One going into the end of the half, because besides pistol, they have nothing. If they're able to get one, I mean, I think their CT side can be stronger. You talked about how they were disconnected on a lot of these hits. Well, it's a lot more about individuals. The individuals at Tilted Togglers showing up, though Rose doesn't connect that shot towards mid. Just
rather uncommon occurrence here.
Yeah. Oh, rare.
Oh, Bishop is eating that nade.
Delicious grenade. Up into the corner, Ash. I mean, Bishop is in his direction.
I mean, you can catch a stray anything and he'll be dead. He actually finds him blind. Nice kill. As he somehow managed to actually make an impact here.
That is damage too.
Yeah, a lot too. And he's somehow. How is he
I said they
much
needed
damage?
an entry. Bishop delivers an entry and even more. Forces them to respect B. Do they realize the fact that Tilted Togglers have rotated B? And will they capitalize?
Yeah, well, Bishop's already done more than you could ever ask for on 11 HP. You've gotten basically, 1 in 98% of a kill. And Rose, not on the op, actually, as Shiznet's going to take it since he's so low. Stacked up on B. Rose's going to find the first jiggle and flash it. Ash is pushed off the angle here as the sight's coming in. Yep, Shiznet dies. He's going to get kicked out. Rose finds a double. And the third on Ashes. A third through the smoke. Zia and Togobub left alone in a 2v2 as Rose finds more damage before eventually going down.
You know that you need some kind of advantage, so Wea pushes that smoke. Now slinks back through it to relink with their teammate on the site.
The health advantage is actually in favor of the decoys here. They need to win this so bad, but Moose Squirrel
They both though. They can line up.
Toggle can't find both.
Such a good try, but Bishop does good to get the opening, but again, it's Rose with 3 frags.
And That's a really frustrating round if you're Bishop. Like I'm sure that Bishop loves his teammates, but that is unbelievably infuriating whenever you're an 11 HP, get, 3 kills almost, or and then you just manage to still lose the round. Ash is unfortunately 4 and 11 as well as Redondo on 4 and 10. It's you need something, and you need the pistol round. You need some kills. You need people to get their swagger back, or else it's gonna just fall so quickly. Tilted only need 3 rounds here in order to force this back to Mirage on their map pick. As I
Okay.
said, would have been the craziest round if Rose got a 4K every round, but he is trying his absolute best. He's 21 and 7 through 12 rounds, almost at two
You
kills per
dropped
round.
the 3 KD. That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, flashes B, they're just running it. There's a player CT though. The
There's
180,
3 on B here, yeah.
players. Okay, this is dangerous. Ash grabs one on her pistol. Toggle Redondo. Everybody chiming in, and it seems like if there's one thing the Decoys have, it is pistol
I don't know
rounds. Though maybe not, because
how
Rose is still
stayed
alive. Okay, finally, fragged down. It's just Griffin, who hasn't seen much action at all in that
5
first
and
half.
8.
Now asked to 1 versus 2, both players low. As they creep up close, Redondo's holding the search angle, but it's expected.
Griffin.
Unfortunately, Redondo just dodges those bullets.
Griffin needed 1 shot, and he could have made that round really interesting. It actually was getting a little bit interesting there in the middle of it, because somehow Rose was matrixing his way all through like 3 players.
Yeah. They're like getting crossfire chewed up. It's like, okay, this round's going for the Decoys. Oh, nope, Rose has 2.
Yeah, ducking and dodging gets 2 kills again, because, why not? But, that's the round you really, really want if you're the Decoys, finally 3 to 10, and they're not, shutting you out on this.
Oh, but no respect.
Yep.
Smoke push.
It's gonna get mowed down. It's a 3K from Wea, and Moose Squirrel's just left in Boiler all alone. He's gonna clear this and get his 4th.
Nice.
Ash is Awaken, so rude, steals the ace, and Rose kept off the board for a round, which is insane.
Okay. And this is the round that the Decoys need to win.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because
If you win this, you prove that you can do it even with MP9s against rifles. You prove that it's possible. You lose this, Tilted Togglers have full guns and full momentum.
yeah, I guarantee you, Tilted Togglers still have very little respect for NAN right now, though. They are fully confident in their ability to just run this down and win rounds.
Yeah. I mean, I think you need something aggressive or a pocket strat or something here from that flash missed. That flash missed, and so Mike could get one, and Shiznit could trade, and that's B open.
Yep.
I mean, realistically, that's the round,
Griffin's.
especially because Griffin's lurking fanatic.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying by this Puggy style team, is that they're just gonna run it down banana. They wait out all the util, and then they just, swing the angles because we can, Redondo's gonna find the trade on Griffin after Ash's Awaken falls. It's gonna be an AK save from Redondo. But Rose is already on the hunt and definitely hears Redondo.
Oh yeah, they do not want to let this be saved.
It's not.
There. Oh.
He's gotten away with his life. Both of them have. And Redondo's also aware of his position. Oh, no, he's not. No saved AKs. No players alive. And another round on the board for the Tilted Togglers to make it 11-4.
There's one positive. It's that Ash has an op.
Yeah. Can't you make it work on CT side? Is what you're hoping, and you hope that Rose isn't as good on T side as he is on CT.
It's crazy what Rose has done. I mean, really, all of the popular players playing with confidence, and we can see it in just the banana control that they did. They were the ones smoking deep banana, but now it's a CT smoke top banana.
Back 7 on Toggle Bub. is gonna be hurt.
Again. Okay, at least some control here on top. The issue
I don't know
is
why.
really the smoke
I
is
don't know
gonna
why.
fade.
I don't know why Togobub is like jump spotting this, because they're ultimately gonna give this control up, so it's not gonna matter anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's a useful exchange. It's time burned off the clock, but doesn't matter. Banana control for the tilted togglers. If they want to exec B, they've got a weakened site with low util. If they want to go back A, they've got a weakened site because the decoys rotated one away.
Yeah, and
Now
that's a terrible
through the
peek from
smoke.
Total with a Mac 7, and both of the B players are gonna drop. The other thing, as a side note, and this isn't to harp on NAN, but they do, as I'm aware of from my playing them, I don't think that they have any sort of retake utility for car. So whenever they fall back like that, it's pretty much like they're not going back for it, which allows Tilted, H4K to just stack up and run their exec basically uncontested. Ashes Awaken, Wea, and Redondo are going to be the three people on that save. They want to keep the op in good hands. Ashes Awaken unable to make her mark as she never even saw anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like Wea's position, yeah, and that could be with the MP9. Ashes Awaken's gonna find her kill,
There we go.
and the hunting is gonna stop. 3 guns saved, and so what could be the last round match point for H4K. Decoys? I mean, obviously now, I'm shocked there's not being another tactical called, to be honest with you. But I mean, maybe you've just, I mean, I don't know if you can tell in the playstyle, but it feels like there's just a little bit of like almost giving up or like no hope type of thing. They're playing scared, is what I'll say. We're just going to take some volley damage here, and Ashes Awaken is going to awaken with another op kill.
Okay. That's something. Good to find an opening. The op's gonna rotate back over towards A. Because the top mid smoke is down, there's a bit of time afforded to the decoys, but as it fades,
Wea was
so the
flaunting with the
togglers walk
idea to
up.
push,
Oh, and Dog just
and then blocks the smoke. Wea's now trapped though.
okay. Now the second smoke pops. The issue is that nobody's on the site. There's no CTs
Oh.
here. Ash takes a fight, misses a shot on the op. Molly in front of
Oh,
her.
another one.
Another one. Just it looked on, but just by a hair.
It's just it was a little shaky. The aim was a little shaky. That I will say that I don't think that hit. Rose is
Yeah.
gonna find a kill on Ashes, and it is a 3v4 retake. 3v3 now that Togobub has made his mark. Griffin's gonna be a mini pit, and Bishop is not going to clear. Wea
Oh,
and Togobub both gonna fall at the same time. 13-4 in favor of Tilted Togglers
I mean,
on the Decoys' own map pick.
just look at that. 140 ADR.
I'm
There's
interested to see what the HLTV rating on that is, to be honest with you.
yeah, check out the Frag 2.0 rating. There's no like Rose just dominated. And that's we're going into Mirage, which is another map that you give somebody an op, they can do the same exact thing. So
Yeah,
decoys, it's looking rough.
you have to steal Mirage, but I will say this, as I was saying, H4K being the, Puggy style team that they are, but, Mirage, everybody knows how to play Mirage, so you can hope that you just pug it out. And when this game, maybe Ashes Awaken comes alive here and really starts to, work the op picks and really starts to take over, which is what you really need. You need that person you can depend on. But that's you really just have to start there. I mean, you just have to regroup yourselves and start to pick yourselves back up. Say, all right, come on, guys. I mean, we lost the first one, but we're still in this, right? As bad as it is, we're still in this, so make it count.
Well, no matter what, they're going to be giving it their all on this next map coming up in a moment, but we're going to throw to a quick break, probably get some water, do a little stretch. Y'all can get a snack, check on the A stream, and then come right back for map 2 of Mirage.
Save me from the side of myself. I cannot look away. About to crash into my face. Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years have been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. An image held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. I'm numb to the pain, but hollow without. Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight. When the mirror breaks, will someone ask? Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. A hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even
Mirage. Map 2 of the Tilted Togglers versus the Decoys. This is CSC Season 15 Challenger Playoffs. Brought to you by Buffy and Hattie. We are here on Mirage, the Tilted Togglers picks. The Decoys are going to be starting on that CT side, and it looks like we've got a bit of an A exec coming through.
Weas jump spotting. He's gonna see all these smokes come out. He has his nade ready. Just waiting for any ramp. Any ramp contact here. Flash is gonna come out and they're already out of palace. Catching Wea by surprise. Nade is not gonna do much.
No, but that defensive smoke, it would help some if they've got jungle control. They pushed their own smokes, and the Tilted Togglers continuing the confidence for map 1.
Ash is like unable to do anything. I say that as she drops 2 on CT.
That makes this suddenly doable. Denies basically that flank that they had coming through, but a Griffin Dog with a 2K of their own, and it's cleaned up for the Tilted Togglers.
Post around goes in the way of Tilted Togglers. There's a little bit of hope there as soon as Ashes gets the 2 kills on CT, but nobody else with anything else to show for that pistol round makes things a little bit more difficult. 2 kills in the way of Griffin, and then 1 and 1 on Shiznit and Mike, respectively. And 1 on Moose Girl as well, I forgot. The only person without a kill is Rose. He's going to take his scout towards mid. It's going to be a rundown cat here. Griffin finds his 1 on Wea. Mike with another one. Mike with a second.
Okay.
Griffin with the second as well. Bishop's going to be left alone on the A site. Just to hear all the footsteps.
Oh yeah. Maybe get one in the back.
Oh no!
Trying for that assassin shot, but can't connect it.
Oh, it's so rough. It's so rough.
Just nothing's going their way.
Buffy's eating over there. I can hear him munching.
Oh, you hear my crunches?
I do. I bet it's good though. It's gonna be round 3, 2-0 to the Togglers. Decoys hoping to fight one back. As it's gonna be I wouldn't say a full buy from the Decoys, but
Yeah.
he's gonna find his first on
The
Ashes.
fact that gets away is kind of huge.
Yeah, it
Same
is.
thing,
Traded.
Toggle in mid. Not
Bishop's
gonna
gonna
be
find
traded.
his. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. There's
There's the
something.
trade. There's the trade.
Okay. Decoys, they've got something. The issue is that Togglebub is caught in no man's land trying to escape Cat. Redondo control, but looks away at just the wrong time. Such an unlucky timing. And that's when they activate the B split. 2 players able to sprint up Cat. B control is theirs. Both of these players running in through market. Bomb
Find
already
one.
gonna get locked in. Bishop with a tag, but no smoked off. Smokes completely blocking these CTs, and bam, through it too. Okay. Alright, take what you have and get out of here, Bishop. This is the 3rd round locked in for H4K.
Yeah, it's looking really confident and very, you know, like I said, more puggy, just kind of, you know, swing, find our kills, and then run it down. But it's working. I mean, you have some skilled players here. You can do it. Hear 'em. But Rose is totally ready for this. Peeks him from on top of the ticket. It's 3-0, and I don't think there's been a single round where the Decoys have been left alive.
Yeah, that's... I mean, CT side's always going to be difficult.
Tilted Togglers coordinating which window smoke to throw.
Oh, yeah. They've got the instance. Always terrifying when you see that instance.
There's not even going to be anybody going towards mid
It
from
didn't
the
land,
side.
never mind.
Yeah, well, that is the one lineup that I have found that has been, you know, finicky after the new update. Although they did get it re-smoked eventually.
There we go.
And they're gonna have mid control for free here, as 4 people have been sent towards, but Moose Squirrel and we are about to walk into each other.
A little bit of damage, a little bit of a tag.
Tugglebub takes just as much though on the catwalk side of things. Shiznit has actually slipped the watching line here, made his way into top con.
Yeah. This is a T side with full mid control. They can elect to go wherever they want. The only danger is if that bomb is dropped somewhere precarious. So Mike leaves it on the ground before he advances.
Bishop's just hoping that anybody goes through this vent right now. And Tugglebub's left on 15 HP. Is going to get dropped by Mike, and it's going to be an acceleration towards Cat.
Yep, they should be aware that Redondo, the B player, could be pushing up the
Bishop's about to die here, yeah.
Ooh. This is rough.
It is rough. Redondo drops some apps, and it's just way left on the Deagle. It's going to eventually fall 4-0, and it's really just not close at this point.
I think Decoys need to change the pace. Okay, they're going to do it with 2 ops. I was going to say, go for some kind of opening, get your pick, get a double push somewhere, push A main, do something different. The something different here is Wea and Ash, a sniper apiece.
They're going to send Ashes towards mid, it looks like, unless they're both going towards mid. Oh no, they have one going towards jungle. Okay, Wea's going to hold A, Ash is going to break this window smoke and peek with it. Not going to find anything. There's an R3 in top mid. Bishop has a nade for this smoke, but it looks not to throw it.
So low. That molly shouldn't spread up to the top of ladder.
Redondo actually gets a kill.
Redondo actually.
It's another kill through the smoke.
Okay, Griffin. That is not allowed.
How has Moose Squirrel gotten into this position as well?
The boost up into window could prove dangerous here unless Ash.
Oh, what a shot.
Instant scope to the head. Towards jungle. And
Oh!
Hey, it's a leg! Okay, they both tag each other. Wea's still here. Shuts down Rose, and so Griffin. That initial 2K in mid has to make it an ace clutch. If they want to stay flawless in this one, Redondo creeping forward knows they probably have the flick up, still gonna connect the headshot of
4 HP in a dream.
Okay, Griffin, no more.
Dream
Both
shut down by Wea?
Both ops are gonna be saved for the decoys too, that's huge.
Yes, and not only that, but Wea's managed to get himself 2 kills, which is much needed. Redondo with 1 as well is going to take all of them off of the 0 kill market. It's Mike who's the star in this one, with 7 kills, 2 deaths, as well as Griffin.
Too. Griffin in mid there was crazy. The spin to get one through the smoke,
Yeah.
Whew.
The smoke kills from H4K have been on point, that is for sure. That is going to be
Tuggle's
so frustrating.
And
Yes.
Tuggle is dead.
Tuggle is no longer an underpass. The space is taken over by Shiznit now. Jump spotting from Redondo.
I feel like you
gonna
could
see
be
it.
on almost any map and say that. Poor
Yeah.
Redondo stuck on the anchor.
Poor Redondo. Feels bad. Plays the positions I do.
Yep. It's rough out here.
Nobody likes B on Mirage. Rose is gonna work his op. This squirrel's gonna drop. And we are on 18 HP as well. He's gonna get cleared.
Okay,
Kobe
is
on that one.
rough. Ash up close to game 1, spots the flank. Headshot by Mike. Okay. Rose combat offing as well. Just shutting them all down. Redondo can't get his spray. Okay, it's all falling apart. Another round on the board. Tilted Toggler's T side is just trampling over the decoys. What do you do here? I mean, your money's screwed, so you partial buy. But just in general, what do you do here if you're the decoys?
That's a really good question.
Pray?
No, I would say, I mean, in all your wisdom, and maybe you don't agree with me here, but I would say exactly this: is get aggressive. Oh,
Oh
Ash is,
yeah.
and yeah, I would send the MP9 close up ramp to get something, as actually going to get something here, and they've actually found themselves in a man advantage on this, which is unlikely.
Oh, but this is where you now stop getting aggressive. You stop
Yes,
pushing
yep,
everything. You
and
don't
then
give
you've
away these
dropped.
picks because when you do that, it falls back into a 2-on-2. The B player dropped. AK scooped up for Squirrel.
I have one on mid, one on A site here, which is the correct stack. I don't know why Redondo is getting so aggressive on mid, but he is, and it's actually going to pay off. Rose's going to entry this with an op to the best of his ability. As he is clearing his angles, diligently Bishop sitting in Palace, waiting for any noise, and he's about to hear it with this smoke. As the rotate's about to speed up, Redondo is working his way through CT now as we speak, and Moose Squirrel is going to get this plant down. Bishop just waiting for his teammate. Kill comes out, and now it's Moose Squirrel and a 2-on-1. Oh, he finds the first one.
Okay. Luckily, they're able to swing in quick enough succession that Squirrel couldn't reset that spray because it was looking kind of scary. AK v AK, Redondo still cleans it up. They went off those pistols, off that Ash double in underpass.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a round that even if you lose, I mean, it's not good, and you lost the round, but it's one that you got way closer than you probably should have. They end up with 2 AKs off that, and at the end of that round, which is much better. Got a little sketchy there when they had the 5v2 or 4v2 and threw 2 of them away, but they pulled it back and they got the kills they needed. It's gonna be one AK, or sorry, one op saved. That ever. This Bishop takes a lot of damage from that molly.
That stings. But
Yeah.
at least they've got some mid info. Ash posted up on this. It's A smokes that are gonna come through. Players to contact on this. Leah
Can't
hot
connect.
shot, but doesn't connect. So there's a gap up and over this smoke. But not hit the shot still. No stairs smoke though.
At this point, we is just laying down suppressive fire with the
Yeah.
arm. How has it gotten this plant off towards Cat?
Oh, and how has Bishop gotten that and not died? Two
How
players
is
looking,
Bishop
but
still
no one able to
alive?
get it. Leah is finally connecting off. Jump shots. Leah, you're crazy for that. And the final player, Rose, backing away from Palace. Yeah, just keep an AK for next round. You've already got the money from the plant, and the Decoys have already gotten a third round with 5 alive. All it took was some nice shots from Leah. Had to charge up with the suppressing fire from earlier.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. I don't know how they got that plant off on Cat, to be honest with you, because there was one on stairs that never got cleared from the decoys, and they just stuck the plant on Cat and somehow didn't die to it. All ends up in favor. With, I mean, unless you count the ops, there's no CT side weapons on the CT side right now.
That's true. This is looking like a full T-buy with double op.
And double op has found them some success, and the decoys have actually managed to claw their way back into this game. As Redondo is going to spot a lot of players in apps.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of players. Redondo back up. And the team is here. Everything is fine. Ash rotating into the market. Tuggle up Cat. They're just going to lock these players into the site. Don't let them get too many kills. Don't let them get too much purchase. Don't let them get frags like that. Okay. Mike's Deagle. Sing. Griffin tucked over on bench. This is getting scary because it's a 3-on-3.
Yeah, Wea needs to find some sort of kill on the off here. Tugglebub's at 10 HP and it's looking bleak. Tuggle gets his kill.
Got that frag. Okay. The AKs are working. The Deagle headshot doesn't hit. Bishop, the one player with enough HP to tank it. to get the frag and to get the decoys a fourth. They don't bring over 2 ops, but Redondo is rich. They've gotten Ash and Wea, both their sniper rifles, and so the decoys have a good chance if they win this gun round of pulling in the lead.
Yeah, and it, it's funny. All 3 players there at the end of the round did not add up to 100 HP. It was very sketchy there. The deagles were basically like ops with faster fire rate, as Ashes is gonna get the kill onto Griffin as I'm talking. But winning those rounds consecutively is
Ooh.
Ash is gonna
Flash
get
peek
taken
is
down.
great, but Ash tries to pull a molly. Stuck behind box the entire time, able to hit that. Those are the missile though. Underpass molly forces Shiznit back to the window. They can go for the cat fight, and lose it out to Rose. Their bishop on, but now the underpass player strikes. And the decoys have to back away at a disadvantage. 2 towards A, 1 towards B, and B is where the tilted togglers want to end.
You need Redondo to actually like frag out here, get 1 or 2. Oh, Redondo! Oh no!
Finally drops his volley, but it bounces up! It bounces up towards him. Bishop is at least out into the site. Redondo gets 2. You're right that he needed the double up, but unfortunately Bishop goes down. Now walking through the smoke, pistol out. It's 1, ducks behind. Oh, this op only needs 1 bullet to connect. Both players need 1 bullet. It is so possible. Does Wea read that Shiznit has gone all the way around? No. Oh my goodness.
Well played in that 1v1 from Shiznit. But yeah, you need Redondo to not pull out an nade there, and I don't know if it's a little bit of game sense or whatever, but you see that smoke come out. I don't know, maybe he thought he had a little bit more time to pull out that molly, but he misses a free kill basically on the apps player. He does get 2 though, just not enough. The other players aren't able to get anything else to help. Rose going for the mid peak is gonna hit it because why not? Ash's awakening already dropped. 10 seconds into the round, Moose Squirrel is gonna accelerate this and actually dug the molly on the other side of it though. It's gonna find him though.
Okay. That opening is something, and if they're able to sort of deny a lot of the info, I would say deny it instead. They go down. Now Tuggle caught swinging out. Register that Mike is up on the bench already. We have forced all the way back. Top con with his op needs to come up huge, gets nothing at all because of Rose has jumped into the window. And they know that Redondo's weird.
It's the Rose go kill special round. I mean, you just swing mid with so much confidence and just hit that shot.
Yeah.
And then decide to accelerate it, jump into window, and hit another one. Blow round here is Redondo is just gonna look for an exit. But it is a nice kill actually on this. And can you fiend for this off? No, you can't because you're looking at it for too long. But what?
Oh, the no scope knife attempt. Redondo should get away with his off. Viciousness looking towards mid, and yeah. Okay. I think they might have overcooked there. An op given away for this last round, this final round of the half. Decoys hoping to make it 5-7. Tilted Togglers hoping to pull ahead 8-4.
That's hilarious. That was so shocking. Oh my god. I was not expecting a no scope. I was not expecting the knife attempt either. I think you go for that kill just to lock it in, but an op save. We'll see if it comes to bite them in the butt here. Actually gets away with the kill.
Okay, the issue is everyone else is dying all across the map. Both A players gone. Griffin continues a triple. Griffin dog got that dog in him.
Griffin OG got that dog in him.
That's just, there's no stopping this. Redondo tries he might. Stuck behind CT. Puzzle Bub, 12 HP. There's no way they go for a knife on this.
Yeah, well, the missed knife in the last round ultimately does not come back to bite them, as Ashes cannot find a kill with the op, but it's going to be 8-4 for Tilted.
Griffin is unstoppable this half.
Yeah, he is, absolutely. Everybody here except for Shiznit is positive on the H4K side. And nobody's positive on the Decoy side, unfortunately. It's a rough round, and it's one of those that, you have to turn around on the pistol round again. The Decoys have, not made it easy on themselves. You have to win the pistol and take it from there. If they're going to take a tactical timeout, I'm interested to see what sort of funky pistol strat's going to come out here, if there is going to be one.
Hey, you never know. There's always some funkiness to be tried.
I'm ready for the around the world, go underpass, or sorry, yeah, go mid, down to underpass, through T-spawn, and then back towards A is my favorite one that I used to do in Silver.
It's Tuggle on the util. They've got one set, so perhaps it's a B hit. Maybe some mid control. Wea gets a flash.
So Toggle buys a smoke and 2 flashes, gives one of them to Wea. Yeah, this is poised to be a B hit. There's no other reason. That's the only reason they would only have one smoke. It looks like they're gonna. Oh no, they're sending the bomb towards A alone.
Oh,
He's just gonna sit in Palace. He's just gonna sit in Palace.
This is wild. The fact that they're trusting Bishop alone.
I've seen this before. Mike's gonna jump spot, and he has a molly and nade, and he is gonna spot a lot of them. He's gonna get into mollying himself.
Oh no!
He's gonna die. Shiznit actually isn't gonna get his kill either. They're all rotating off. The bomb's about to go, and they're running through CT spawn here to catch. Bishop's gonna have a free plant. It's actually worked out perfectly for them. They're gonna hear the plant towards A though. Griffin.
Oh, if Griffin swung there, that could have been everything. Instead,
no, but
waits for a bit too long. They go for jungle control. It's a little bit scary. Griffin now is on the site. Not gonna be able to tap down Bishop. Okay.
This strat has actually worked out completely perfectly for them, because Griffin and CT was definitely not. Oh, what a shot from Mushko. Griffin was definitely not expecting only one person to be on the A site. Is Mushko actually gonna send this?
Just good damage, I guess.
Yeah, he wants to keep him with the bomb.
Oh, good frag though.
Ashes
feel
is
like
gonna die here.
If they just went B, it would have worked just as well with the picks that they got.
Yeah, it probably would have. But the style on him, you got a style on him.
You got a style on him. On potential elimination map, you got to get those style points in.
And I think that round is mainly designed so that even if you do completely lose it on B, you have a chance to get the bomb down on A, so you have a buy in the next round regardless.
Bomb down is always good.
But
the B default, classic.
All pistols towards mid on the CT side.
We're all hunting up at those boxes. Spotted Rosé in underpass. Yeah, no chance.
Absolutely decimated by the MAC-10 as Ashes is farming with this SMG.
Yeah. This is how Ash got that 1.2 rating in regular season. Eco Cobra.
Eco Cobra. As Griffin's gonna tuck away the kill. Not gonna happen. Ash go kill.
The Eco Cobra. And Redondo with the spray to confirm it.
Nobody drops on that T side in that round.
That's good.
Wea tried his best, but it ultimately did not pan out.
Glass cannon op. This is gonna be interesting.
Absurd. Rose definitely has confidence. He's gonna buy. He's gonna toy with the idea of this.
We've seen what Rose does with the op. There's a reason to be confident.
Yeah, well, I would not be shocked if he finds 2 here, even with no armor. This is the ultimate statement play, I mean. He's gonna hop on this box.
I would be interested to see this off versus the MAC-10. Oh, flag.
Rose gets out with his life. You cannot take damage. That aim punch will hurt.
Oh, but at long range. The MAC-10 not going to connect. Traded out by Weah. Full mid control here for the T side is now they can just group apps. Bombs there. A player A main to try and get him with the lurk. They slow it down for now. It's a game of just wait and see what happens.
They're
But
a
this
little
Palace
spread
push,
out.
the Tilted Toggler is going to be able to call A relatively clear because Squirrel does not see anyone Palace. They could
This-
rotate the CT player off.
Yeah, this could actually be detrimental depending on what Tuggle decides to do. He's kind of
I mean,
flirting.
they're going to
with
know
the
it's a
A-main
fake,
push.
even if Tuggle makes noise, because Palace is clear.
Yeah. Rose is just, yep, holding for that A main push. And they're absolutely going to know it's B now. This Molly's about to come out on the truck.
It's still just one player isolated, though. Mike alone with no head armor. Going to be facing down MAC-10 to the wall. This ain't an easy fight, but still wins out the first. Duck into sight. Finally, that SMG headshot comes through and Ash. She can do it against Gun. She can do it against Ecos. But can Ash and Weah do it in a 2v3? Bomb gonna get planted as Chris flips out over towards bench. Finds
They
a
know
good
he's
dance
crossed.
and goes right side. Oh, that's just a rough headshot to deal with. What are you gonna do here? Weah stuck, surrounded on the site.
If I'm Weah, I focus Rose. I really do. I just focus that hop. But, you know, crossing is dangerous. It's close. The Rose is just holding that A main push, just waiting for somebody to peek him because he knows that, you know, being mobile with no armor isn't really going to work as well for him as it would if he had armor. But ultimately finds the frag he's looking for and makes it much more difficult. The B hit does not successful. And it's 9-6. Decoys are still in this though, and they've definitely fought for the right to be close. This is gonna look like another default here.
Ooh, the boost misses. Nobody crossing until late anyways. Rose confidently peeking down and onto pass. I get worried about the top mid swing.
Mid
Wild
smoke's gonna
scenes
miss.
to get an opening. It's, I mean, now the op has come online. It's pure pain for the Decoys when you hear it ring out, when you see it in the kill feed.
Molly's gonna force Mike off of the window position, which allows Redondo to get up into bench. Griffin holding Con passively with Rose. Rose just hoping that Bishop's gonna swing. Happen. This shot though. Redondo can't find a second.
Okay.
Togo finds the flank on Shiznit. And
Ash
Ash.
has a player stuck.
Yep.
That Molly.
And this Molly
might
is gonna
turn
do
them
a
away.
lot.
The rough part is Tuggle has walked in and delivered the bomb, and Mike is still surviving. This entire time, Ash is just
Ash can
stuck
do it.
here.
She's only got one bullet.
Okay, but if one of these bullets connects, she's able to take cover and reload.
The smoke actually helps more than it hurts right now.
Oh, but Squirrel just is ready for it. There's no way that Ash clears this corner. What is heard? So Ash can
Oh
turn
my
now.
god, she got away with it.
Connect. She
She's
goes
got
back to the
15
op on low
seconds.
HP.
She doesn't have time. She's got to go for the kill.
Yeah, and Rose knows this. Just gonna play
There's
their
no
life,
time.
hiding in jungle. Ash saves the op. Good try, but
Yeah.
tries all it is.
I assume she probably didn't know the time. Because if you're going to win that round, you have to get that kill onto mid and then get the kill onto T-spawn and then immediately run towards mid to try and find Rose.
Yeah, even then Rose already tugged.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's unfortunate. Just a tad more time probably could have made the round a lot more interesting. But it's 10-6. Another win, 2 in a row. They split the half 2-2. And the Decoys are at the exact same round deficit they were at before the half ended. As Rose is still going to
That's
be
a
on mid because
mid-smoke
the
miss.
smoke, yeah, the mid smoke is missed.
Okay, Ash recognizes it. Not gonna peek the drop down. Oh, that is a bit too much. Inaccuracy means that shot ain't hitting. If it did, though, I think I would have screamed.
Rose's getting a little too inflated on his ego over there. Goes for a very aggressive peek that is punished very well by NAN, actually.
But then they drop one back.
Yeah,
Squirrel's able to.
Tuggle died.
And
Griffin's
Griffin-
gonna get traded.
Okay, one and done. Ash
there
has
it is.
Shiznet. Ash has Squirrel. And I was gonna say they could have the round, but Mike with a double back wants to get info, decides to push forward, doesn't see the player up top, and so Wea can get the frag. A sigh of relief as
It
the
gets
Decoys.
scary.
They win that. They don't lose a 3v1.
Yeah, I mean the double is wild, and it completely changes everything. It's like you know you think you have this 3v1, and then boom, two of your players are gone. You're like, uh-oh. We able to clutch it out though. He's got that clutch gene in him, and gets around back on the board. And the Decoys are back to winning the half right now. Ash gonna go for this peek. It's a little scared. One MP9 on the CT side right now, and a couple of deagles. Griffin rocking his blue gem heat treated.
I mean, if there's a round to be scared of, this certainly is one.
Yeah. Redondo's already taken 25 damage, but I mean, you need to find the first two kills, probably. Like, you can't let your opper on mid die here, and then
Yeah.
let them get control of that, because that can be really bad. Redondo has to do his best to stay alive here. It looks like he's doing that very well. They want a single push. NAN wants any push.
Ooh.
Bishop has found himself one.
Okay, Mike. Okay. It's getting scary, but Bishop's got the spray control.
Find one as well.
Down.
Yeah.
There it is. Finally, they realize we've got better guns. Let's kill him. Let's win the round. Let's get to 8 and make it an interesting game.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of those I'm shocked they didn't, once they had full control of mid, they didn't just like immediately try to double or triple swing con so they could fight together and just win the round. Unless, as Ash just get the last kill, unless, they hit some absolutely insane shots, you're winning that round every single time, which is ultimately what happens, but it just took a little bit. Allows Mike to get that kill on Apps. But it's 8-10. And the Decoys have now taken the 2 rounds back that they just lost.
Okay. Another set of pistols. Tilted togglers. Decoys, as long as they don't throw, are in a great spot here. Ash, just know that there's a lot of players coming below you. Rifles, please do not lose like this. Do not get overwhelmed.
It's gotten dicey.
They've lost
It's actually
two
gotten
guns.
really dicey.
Tuggle has a lot of good positioning, though. That Rose has been the one to pick up that op. That is a terrifying prospect. Tuggle doesn't see it. Okay. Finally, frags onto that one, but bomb.
Yeah, this round is very losable.
Okay, the molly's good. The molly could be the one to do it, but Rose still gets out of there, still escapes.
They have the bomb. They're just gonna send 4 people to sit on this bomb.
This is a disaster for
Why
NAN.
did they smoke this?
Dropping a smoke on the bomb, at least there's going to be a spray here.
The spam is about to be absurd. Oh my god.
Okay, Tuggle. Oh, there's a player up over. The shot misses. The shot misses, but the second one connects. Rose, wow. Get an op in their hands, and they will win armor or not. Get some pistols rushing up mid, and they will win a round. Tilted togglers, 2 rounds away from making it.
That's a round. That's a round you can't lose. Like, if you're NAN, that you just can't lose that.
Yeah.
You have to win that. That's a free round, and you have to win this one now, because you absolutely cannot let this spiral out of control. That is a game-turning round if you let it. So you have.
This, I believe, is going to play against Pretty Penne.
Did they
given
already
how
win?
far they
Oh,
were
yeah,
up
they did.
against Ant
Wow.
Lions.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats now. Pretty Penne won 13-1 on Anubis, and then 13-9 on Dust 2.
Okay. I mean, that's looking pretty similar to this matchup here. Dominant map 1, a little bit closer map 2, but they should close it out. I say should because you never know. Hey, Zach. Smoke's landing here for the Decoys. They've got right side smokes. They're going to push out and try to take the push through jungle and one up close to Tuggle Bub sprays down. Go off to AK is successful. They're going to be able to get this bomb planted. And Bishop's mid lurk. Actually just one and done.
Oh, we are
Okay,
overheating.
I mean,
It's Rose on the AK, but this is, I was about to say on the AWP, but this is still scary, especially considering Tuggle at a whole whopping 6 HP.
yeah. I mean, Tuggle just has to draw attention and bait for
Tuggle has
Ash.
to do, Tuggle has
They
to
have
do
to
damage.
crossfire. They have to crossfire because if they don't crossfire, it's 1v1s. And now Rose, I think, has this figured out. Knows where he has to be from, but Togglebub hits the headshot. Had to be quick and was. The Decoys stay alive with hopes in regulation.
That is a nice play. That's a nice round by Toggle. That is a round winning, like, that is a, sorry. I mean, yes, a round winning play, but it is what they needed so badly. It keeps them in this. And the card counter's playing Leopards right now, am I correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, the card counters have actually won the first game of that series.
Oh, interesting.
And they're winning Inferno right now.
Card counters are the lowest seeded team coming into this one. Correct. It's going to be an exciting upset.
Toggle's gonna get dropped by a 5-7.
Ooh. H4K does not want to get upset by NAN today. Again, pistols, partial, whatever you want to call it. Still working as Griffin upgrades to that AK-47. Boost up close
Oof,
by
this
Bishop.
nade is gonna eat Redondo.
Headshot. Redondo eats a nade. Okay, it's falling apart here. Shiznit, another deagle? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We are left in a 1v4 on nothing but a Galil. 5-7s and Deagles have been putting in work. Rose with his lone op kill. Let's put this at what is expected to be a 12-9 scoreline.
Expected, but I would say expect the unexpected. NAN's gonna give it their all.
Looks like a save's gonna be coming out here. Wea doesn't feel like going for this. And map control is pretty heavily spread out through all of these areas from the CTs. Main control, they have the AWP posted on apps, but as I say that, Wea is working up slowly. Oh, he's just hoping he can catch a nice timing where they're hunting for him. He's about to walk straight into the AWP of Rose. And will not be missed. I saw Rose type something in chat there.
Oh.
I don't want to pull that one up. Oh, it was attack. Was it attack? Or did Rose say something?
It might have just been the pause. Or no, there was a pause. Either way. Either way.
I saw Rose pause and I heard the message sound. That's all I'm saying. The Decoys have to
maybe
pull
it's
out.
just a coincidence.
Yeah. Decoys have to pull out 3 rounds in a row here if they plan to stay in contention.
I mean, we haven't seen them able to post that many in a row on this T side.
Max has been 2. And I think Max has been 2 all around in this series, to be honest with you. They only won 2 in a row on Inferno, and that was the only 2 they won, and I don't think they strung any more together on the CT side of this. But your season is on the line.
Yeah. I mean, the money for the Tilted Togglers isn't good. So this round is a rough buy for the Decoys, but if they win it, the table is flipped, and the Tilted Togglers are in a rough buy.
Yeah,
but we saw them lose to the Eco, so...
Yeah, we saw them lose twice to the Eco, kind of, actually.
Oh, no.
So, it's... I just think that they're playing defaults against Ecos, and it's not making sense. To me, at least. This round is the round to win it all. Match point for Tilted Togglers. Decoys hoping to keep their season alive. So he is going to work abs here. And is not going to find the kill. Moose Squirrel is going to back it up after getting a free kill. Redondo takes 20 damage from a nade. And thanks slowdown.
Okay. As things slow down here, it's looking like it's just going to be a B group from the Decoys. There's only one player here, but you don't say only when it's Mike 8899, 19 and 15. Got that M4 trained on this long range angle, and it looks like the Tech 9 is going to be the first to challenge. One of these flashes better be good.
That call's good
Shiznit
here,
is
though.
even prepped into the site.
Yeah, this is going to put a little wrinkle
Oh,
in the plan here.
ouch, at 50 seconds? It's gonna be more like 30 now. Tuggle just trying to chuck a flash anything towards A to draw attention. As the spam through the smoke. Oh, did they hear that bullet?
Yeah,
Now,
this
running
isn't gonna
through
work.
it on the reload. They just have to go, and they go right into Mike's M4. Now the drop underpass. Ash and Tuggle,
You have
last
to
two
send it.
alive.
You just have to
And
send it.
yeah,
Like,
you just run up A here and you hope. You hope that you
you
can
put that Tech
get
9
this
to work.
player.
What are you
But
doing? Oh.
instead you get sprayed down. Griffin, the hero of this Mirage game, just decimating, finding those final two headshots, and the Tilted Togglers confidently find their way into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I mean, it's decisive. I mean, when you go to your opponent's map pick and win 13-2, it really sets you up very nicely for the
Oh
next
yeah.
one. Decoys put up more of a fight on Mirage, which I mean you would hope, but ultimately doesn't fall in their favor. 13-9 is going to be the end score. 2-0 in favor of the Tilted Togglers. Both of the maps or matches that have already been won are by Pretty Penny and Tilted Togglers. Both were 2-0. And yeah, or sorry, wait, Decoys forced 4 on Inferno, right? I'm going insane.
Yes.
I
They were
said
able
13 to
to win
2.
the pistol on the other half as well.
That's right. I'm sorry. I am going insane. I thought it was 13 to 2, but it's 13 to 4. My
And
bad.
they were able to get it, but either way, just getting shut down, getting absolutely. I mean, that first map especially, we were talking about Rose with the 3.0 KD, just absolutely going insane. And we're actually going to get to hear from the player themselves. H4K's of Rose lining up for an interview. Go ahead and bring on in. Okay. So that was a confident 2-0 victory. I
Hello.
how Hello, Rose. How's it feeling after that one? You feeling excited for the rest of these playoffs?
Oh yeah, our team is jazzed up right now. We put in a lot of effort, a lot of work together, so it feels good to get a decisive victory.
Did you prep any more specifically for playoffs, or are you just treating it like another game?
Um, you know, um, we did some looks at the maps. Had a good idea of what the bands would be. Um, is one way to put it. Another way to put it is that was our first time ever playing Inferno as a team. So, sometimes you just put it together on the fly.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a 3.0 KD with the op on the fly. That was that was
Yeah,
wild.
it's a team effort. It looks nice, and you're getting collaterals and other kills like that, but the team's setting me up and putting me in the position to hit easy shots, so couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I got from the game. But I definitely saw in Mirage there you start to get really, really confident with your peaks and at one point you did get punished for dropping underpass, but is
Oh,
there yeah.
you're not wrong about that.
Is
I thought I was a millimeter away from a collateral there, so it was
you
a
were,
close
you
one.
were. You were very close, but just a missed shot and gets punished. But
Yeah, we
I
lost the
would
round.
say, whenever you're in Inferno, right, and you start out the game and it's the half and you've already got probably like 15 kills. That there is there a point where I mean you're probably not even thinking, but there's something in the back of your mind where it's like, all right, well I'm just shredding right now. Let's just keep doing it, and you just kind of have the confidence to do whatever you want and get away with it.
Absolutely. I literally said I'm gonna peak mid with this op until they tell me that I can't anymore and punish it. So Another thing I have to give a shout out to is last night I overnighted an Ethernet cable on Amazon. So today was my first day playing Counter Strike on a wired connection, and I greatly prefer it.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's what you're
Yeah,
banking your
so
performance off of?
a little bit of purchased confidence, if you can call it that.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go. It's straight up to elite after that one. That was quite the insane Inferno game and not bad on Mirage either. But your stats for both were very good.
Hey, thanks a
Um,
bunch. I got a shout out my teammates though. I think
Hmm.
they played great as well.
Yeah, and now with those teammates, you're going into the quarterfinals. It looks like you're going to be playing up against UPS, Pretty Penne, who took down the Ant Lions. How are you feeling going into that one? You have anything you wanna share?
I think they gave us the business early in the season. Like I think we got whooped by them if I remember correctly. But that was a lot earlier in the season, and we've come a long way.
Yeah.
And did they have a bye? Is that how they got there?
They actually
no, they
also
beat.
won their game, both of you with in a 2-0. So I
Oh,
think you're
gotcha. So
both pretty hot going
they're the
into it.
4 seed, we're the 5 seed, and now we play
Yep.
next. Oh
Yeah, I'm
wow,
pretty
that should
sure.
be a good
Yes.
matchup.
Yeah. It's an exciting one. Is there any other team in this playoffs bracket that you're hoping to get to play?
The worst
Um,
one.
no, no, I don't think so. Yeah, there is a team on who's the number one team?
Cow right now. They are on your side of the
Yeah,
bracket, so
oh yeah, I would love to see their opper against me with an Ethernet cord. It might be a different story.
okay, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Exciting.
I've plugged with Assassin a lot on their team, so shout out to him.
Oh yeah. Always fun to have some friendly rivalries. Well, we'll let you go celebrate with your team, but before then, anybody else you want to shout out on the stream?
Yeah, absolutely. Dives and Quang, man. There are GM and assistant GM. A lot of support to the team. Shiznit, Squirrel, Mike, and of course Griffin. Those are my boys.
All right. Well,
Thanks a
thank you
bunch,
very much.
everyone. I
Yeah.
appreciate you having me on.
Mm-hmm. Good luck on Thursday.
Thanks a bunch. See ya.
All right. Well, some confident words. The Ethernet cable seeming to be the secret to success there.
Yeah, and I've gotten the stats. Rose dropped a 1.85 rating on Inferno with the op.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, his impact rating is almost as high. It is an absolute decimation on on Rose's part. The Ethernet cable working wonders on that
Oh
front.
yeah.
But
A
yeah,
2 KD across the series? Whew.
it is 1.85 HLTV and 1.82 impact rating. It's 139 ADR on Inferno. Quite the feat. And rocks a 1.22 on Mirage, I'm pretty sure as well. Yeah. So definitely putting in the work there. The op was absolutely eating and eating well at that. I would say that's probably our biggest X factor in that matchup is Rose
Oh
just
yeah.
popping off. See if he can consistently do it. That is always the question.
Yeah.
But for that, I think that Nan finally started to string things together, especially in the
Yeah.
second half of Mirage. In fact, I think they almost won as many rounds as they lost on that second half.
Yeah.
Um,
They showed some good signs on their T side, just unfortunately were in a bit of a rut from the first half.
yeah, it's unfortunately just not the half you want. Getting worked on Inferno, your map pick, and then not being able to really find your footing until second half of Mirage is not really a great way to win, but it was a fight at that, and
Yeah.
especially with the stand-in and Ashes performing relatively well.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to them. Nan guys putting in a bunch of work, making it to these playoffs, but they bow out here as some of these other teams get to step forwards. We've got some other games going on. Card counters, as you mentioned, are up against the Leopards. Samurai
Correct.
are up a map against the Riptide. Hitmen won their first map against Masters, and Krypton Kings as well against Lotuses. So,
Yeah, Gas and Green are currently going to overtime with Gas having the map at hand, and then Samurai are 12 to 10 currently with the Riptide, while also
oh
having a
yeah,
map in hand. Leopards are beating the card counters on Mirage 9-7, but the card
Okay,
counters do
maybe a
have
map
map.
3.
hmm
Same
And
with that
then,
ACA game.
yes, the Masters are winning 11-7 on Ancient, and the Hitmen have the game in hand as well.
Yeah, so I mean, the rest of this playoff bracket, I mean, it'll be decided by these games, but some of them are real darn close. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. And I mean, who's going to go head to head on Thursday? As we've got those matches, we've got Recruit going on, Elite on the A stream, and then at the same time, it looks like Contender or Prospect are going to be starting up here soon as well. So we're fully into the swing of things, and I'm excited to see everybody hunkering down for playoffs.
Yeah, I would definitely say these finals are going to be really fun to watch. There's a lot of skilled players around here that are definitely making their marks. I'm definitely interested to watch the players as they progress along in the playoffs to see how it all shakes out. But I would say, we have what premier finals on Monday. We have games on Thursday. It's exciting. It's boiling down to the very end. It's all the games you want to watch. So,
Yeah.
are they still going on the A stream over there? Got to plug the A stream. It looks like they are. Yeah, A stream's going on. We don't really have much more to cover in terms of games. In fact, we don't have any more games to cover. So go watch the A stream.
Yeah, go
Um,
check them out.
Absolutely. Uh, as for me, I don't think I have much more to say. If you have any final words, Fuffy, feel free to add them.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me to cast, Hattie. It's been fun.
Absolutely. I love casting. It's always a pleasure to be on CSC. So
Yeah. And also shout out to our very own Quattro, aka Lipuki, who
thanks,
also
Lepook.
is gonna be going into those premier finals coming up. That'll be an exciting one. This next Monday. Let's go Owls. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
My silhouette, years have been astray. Now a broken shell